What you want, yeah. We just chillin' by the WaWas, lemonade with the large fries. Puff twice for the calm high, ayy, what you want, yeah. Big checks make the bank bounce. Old school candy paint down. Bad chicks, they from down south, ayy, what you want, yeah.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, BQ Quick Review. I'm your host, BQ, and today we're gonna be doing a reaction video to DJ Akademiks acting a fool on a Fresh and Fit podcast. Now, I've covered Fresh and Fit in the past, you know. They always have their going through their little things, you know. But you know, I like to critique a lot of men's podcasts and a lot of men's stuff. You know, I don't agree with some of the things that Fresh and Fit does, but they do be speaking facts. Like, you cannot deny that, and the guys do work hard. But today, DJ Akademiks and Sneako decided to come in on the podcast and at the last minute, and they were acting a fool. Now, I did watch the podcast in its entirety, so I did see what was going on before that. But yeah, let's get into this. I just want to show you guys how not to act. But yeah, let's get right into this. I'm not even gonna waste no more time. If you guys like my videos, make sure you give a like, comment, and subscribe. And also, if you want me to react to something, you can go to my Instagram at biquon. You can send me a video, I'll get to it, or just put it down in the comments. All right, let's get it.
I don't mean, if you're rude, I will not be nice to you. No. I'll be nice to you.
So do you feel like, you know what I mean, you be like in your feminine energy, like?
So just to give you guys some context, yeah, Sneako and Akademiks came later on in the podcast, and they're kind of like joking on the woman that's speaking about her voice, because her voice is deep or whatever. And her explanation is that she, you know, she comes from a different country. English is not her first language, which I understand. You know, I've met a lot of Hispanics and Colombians who their voices are deep, or they sound kind of funny in English because this is just not their language. So,
you know, I ain't trying to get too TMI. When you fucking a nigga sucking his dick, real rap, is your voice that fucking deep, or at least you got like the word fucking voice?
Why? You want me to make a little bit of noise?
I'm just saying. Yeah,
that is a weird ass question.
I'm stroking. I'm soft. Real rap.
What do you have to lose some weight until you can see your dick, nigga?
Yo, that was a fire clapback. No lie, that was a fire clapback. And like all she's doing is matching the energy, cause like since him and Sneako sat down, they've just been bombarding her with the same joke, being disrespectful, and it's like she just matching the energy. It's not like she did some crazy shit or whatever, or said, like, came out of nowhere and said that. But let's continue.
Oh shit. So you're saying, wait a minute. So you're saying that if I lose some weight and I become your broke ass bitch ass boyfriend, right? Shit. No. And I start fucking with a masculine bitch like you with fake titties, right? With a fucking tattoo on your face.
Yeah, nigga.
Masculine as shit.
Yes.
How are you gonna be sounding?
How am I gonna be sounding?
What the fuck?
What the fuck? It's different.
Big Ak is big mad right now. He did like the response when you don't got a response and you just mad. Like, you just gotta say something, you know. Like, he was big mad right there. Like, he had no response right there. And the funny thing is, Shorty is mad calm too. She's not even like, she's not mad, like, but this guy, let's continue, man.
And like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, bitches like fat niggas like you, so what's the
Oh shit.
Bitches love rich niggas like me.
Really?
I bet your boyfriend
And
ever
what's the matter?
I bet your boyfriend ever like me.
But he can't fucking anything you would, so.
But I bet
Yo,
you
the responses is on point with Shorty. Yo, the responses is all point with Shorty, yo. Yo. You're looking bad, Ak. You're looking bad. And yo, it's funny because like the two dudes sitting there is like, what am I doing here right now? Like, this is embarrassing. Like, he don't want to be here. And the other dude is like, I'm not feeling this. And damn, Sneako's doing a cringe face like, this song not looking too good. But yeah, Akademiks is big mad right now. Yeah.
You still unhappy. If you wasn't unhappy, you wasn't being aggressive in the room.
I'm not even been a mic. Yo, turn my shit up. I like this.
You're unhappy, baby. Like you gotta stop like be acting like weird. Cause you're just unhappy. It's not my problem if you unhappy. Like I'm very happy with my life.
Wait, then what?
She got a point. I mean, if you like coming on, mind you, I think Sneako and Akademiks, they're on something or they're drunk. So I'll give them a little bit of grace here for that. I've done stupider things while I was drunk or under the influence. But yeah, like, why? Like, he's been coming at her the entire show, you know, since he sat down. Mind you, before they sat down on the show was going fine. It was actually a pretty good show as it was going on. They made jokes and everything, and even Myron, who was the regular guest, had made a joke towards her about her voice and everything, and just left it as that. The show didn't continue like going on and on about her voice, you know. But it's not like, you gotta be able to take a joke. Like, how you gonna dish something out and then get mad? Like, come on. Making these weird ass attacks. But yeah, it's like Shorty saying, like, if you wasn't mad, if you wasn't happy, you wouldn't be acting so crazy, bro. But let's continue.
Because of doing that, like,
No. I'm asking you a question. You sound like, hold on. Relax, Shorty. The man ain't here. And he couldn't afford to get in this building, okay? Let me tell you.
Lame. even Brandon Carter.
Man, disrespectful, boy, you disrespectful.
Stop. Yo, my nigga done fuck you, nigga, like in the area. Get the fuck on out.
What the fuck?
Actually,
So, wait. So, she said that you're being disrespectful. Didn't say nothing crazy. Didn't say nothing out of pocket. Just said, you're being disrespectful, which anybody at that table would have had the perfect right to say that you were being disrespectful, because he is, you know. And he responds with, shut the fuck up. Big Act is big mad. I'm about to replace his name with big mad Akademiks. Like, bruh. Big mad. He about to say something right now. Sound like he about to snitch on the homie. Let's keep it going, though.
He's fucking you just like to disrespect to women like that.
I'm talking facts, nigga.
Just lame niggas.
I'm talking facts, nigga.
That's funny because the shorty that's cool is saying something, and he still.
Nigga, my boy fucked you in Airbnb that I rented, nigga. That I pay, nigga. That I pay the whole money. Don't come over here talking that shit. All that cap you been doing on all fucking Fresh and Fit. Big App is here now.
Oh yeah.
Why nigga fuck this shit up? Yo, the nigga gave you a fucking rose, bitch, and we fucked the shit out of you. That's facts. And say somebody. Say.
Corny behavior. It's corny behavior. Yo, bruh. Akademiks is big mad right now. Big mad. This is lame behavior. Very lame behavior. And as you can see, all the men right now are looking at like cringe too. One, So your rebuttal to this girl who only said you're disrespectful, didn't call you fat, didn't say nothing. And this is also what happens when people they're losing an argument or whatever, and they're getting roasted. Switch their argument to somebody else that doesn't have nothing to do with it. It's just like when somebody says like, "Oh," and then they start making jokes about the dude that said "oh," because they have nothing to say to the person that initiated anything with them. Mind you, they started this argument with the homegirl that called them fat. Like, she didn't say nothing disrespectful to them or nothing. She just matched their energy. It's very simple as that. And I don't like what it's like. He said that to the girl with the fro, like that was a flex. Like, yeah, I bought a place for my nigga to fuck you. What? He lame. Like, that doesn't, like, what? How do you sound? And then you snitching on your homeboy. How do you know, like, he wanted niggas to even know that? Like, I would not want niggas around me like that who's gonna just air out my information or air out shit that I'm doing cause you mad. That's some lame ass shit. But this is what happens when lames get bread. That's what I say, you know. Unfortunately, money don't make a good man or a strong man. Not saying that he's not. Again, he's under the influence, so I'm going to give him a little bit of grace because of that. But I don't know. I feel like alcohol in some people brings out the true type of person they are. For some people, at least. Like, bro, this is not a good look at all.
That's why you on camera. Facts. That's why you on camera. Get on camera. We talk about. Get on camera. We talk about. I'll FaceTime my nigga right now. So we can FaceTime. Y'all need to say you had the loosest pussy he fucked in 10 years, nigga. Get on camera and talk about it. Thought so. Won't talk about it. Okay. Is you the Mac? I don't think so. Where my phone? All right,
It's
fresh.
lame.
That's not fresh. Exactly. Okay, so
very lame.
hold on. We're not done.
And then one of my critiques too is like, Fresh is the co-host of the show. He should be dead in this shit right now when this shit gets out of hand. This is his show too. You know, usually I do Myron kind of handles what goes on in the show. Maybe this wouldn't be happening if he's there, because I think early in the show he was handling some sound issues or something, so that's why he's not sitting there. But you gotta control your show. When shit get out of pocket, you gotta control it. Not even fuck the show, just being a man. Like, when you see some disrespectful shit happening around you and in your place, you gotta address that. Or fuck that. Fuck that. If Akademiks is, you cool with Akademiks, let's say if one of my friends is bugging, they drunk, I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, you gotta chill out, you know. I've had moments like that where I've had to tell my friends like, yo, chill out. Or like, even with me, I was probably drunk and I was probably bugging. And one of my friends had to tell me, yo, you need to chill out. You're doing a little too much. But you're just sitting there letting them act like a fool. So that's one of my critiques right there of like Fresh too. Like, he needs to step his game up with controlling the show and what's going on. But yeah, this is very lame behavior from Akademiks. It's not cool at all.
We not done. Sneako, you saw you on the show? Learn from Big Act.
Yeah, I can see your pubes through your panties right now. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how you fit on a plane.
Sorry I'm pausing this so much, but come on, Sneako. Come on. That was so goddamn cringe. So, Act tells you, do like me, and you decide to go make fun of her again. And I made this video about Sneako and stuff, and you know, I've seen some people in the comment section there like, oh, everybody's coming at Sneako and da. This is the immature behavior I'm talking about with Sneako, where he just shows how immature he is. I'm sorry, I gotta call it out for what it is. Like, it's immature. Like, come on. You should have known. You should have been timed out right there. Like, come on, man. That's crazy. Just seemed like you a follower. If I was watching this for the first time and didn't watch any other of your shit, I would think you a follower. Let's keep it going though.
With that BBL and you up into the mic, but I legitimately no, like not even trying to rip you. I can see your whole bush through your pants.
Yo, Sneako, no, this is
I can't. Right now, I can see. What's going on right now?
Okay. We're gonna end the show, guys.
Yeah, that sounds like something I would say. Like, what the fuck is going on or something? Say something.
Yo, I don't take no disrespect lightly here, period. That shorty got her point. Matter of fact, the moment she saw my face, she was trying to get off camera.
Yeah.
Facts. Look it up.
Here's my thing. Another thing is you speaking crazy to the woman. Why didn't you speaking crazy to Mike Rashid when he just said something? Why didn't you tell him to shut the fuck up? Because you know damn well if you speak to a nigga like that, that ain't gonna be the response. Shout out to Mike though. I know he from Brooklyn too, so shout out to him. But yeah, like, nah, that's not cool.
Nigga, you know what? She been doing the fucking case. Sneako mentioned it. Bitch, Silky was all your fucking guts. That's fact. You won't get back on here and talk about it. Because I'll expose that shit. Don't come on here talking all that bullshit. Y'all can lie tomorrow. There's big act in the building, nigga. Anybody got something to say? Oh, anybody got something to say? Oh, cut that bitch, Mike. Anybody got something to say?
Mike Rashid's not liking it. I think Brandon Carter's looks embarrassed and shit. He did not want to be there.
I never heard about you. I'm sorry.
Bitch, we never heard about you.
Yeah.
You a masculine looking bitch with a face tag, nigga, and some fake titties, my nigga. We think you a nigga.
Ew.
To keep it real, we need a DNA test, bitch.
Some real shit. What's going on right now? What is niggas doing right now?
Yeah.
So,
What's the point of this shit?
why is the LGBT community to cancel
We think
this
you a
nigga? Why the LGBT community to cancel him like this?
This shit is
What's up?
The LGBTQ community will only jump in if you admit you a nigga. Are you a nigga or are you a girl?
Wow,
If you a
disrespectful.
nigga, then hop in.
They will hop in because you're talking about them. You're talking about trans women. That is
I think you a girl. I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. I just say I think you a nigga.
Alright, question.
You're talking about transgender women.
Man, get the fuck out of here. This is my show. Ever mention your fucking smart-ass boyfriend?
Okay, yeah, he was wild disrespectful. Shorty with the afro was within her right to say that, and anybody at the table, like, that was wild disrespectful, for real. Like, and then there's so many wrongs with that too. Not only that, you pillow talking with a girl that you didn't even fuck. Like, you pillow talking with a girl you didn't even fuck. And shout out to Mike Rashid for dipping off of that craziness, cause yeah, I wouldn't have been able to like sit there and hear that bullshit right there. He responded, he just as a man should respond in that scenario. Address some shit. Shit ain't going on. Alright, I'm out. So shout outs to Mike for that one. And Shorty was mad. She was mad cool during the show. Sneako and him came on the show and started like making fun of her voice and being mad, wild, and disrespectful. So he just matched the fucking energy, right? And the funny thing is, Akademiks was big mad, and Shorty was calm. So yeah, like that shit wild. That shit was wild. But yeah, I don't fuck with that at all. And but maybe it could just be me. Maybe it's just me. Let's go on the channel. Let's go to Action Videos. I want to see what the comments say. Okay, so this is the first and most liked comment. Alright, and this is on their page, so can't be no biased stuff. This is from their fans. My heart goes out to the Brazilian woman. She was clearly attacked and bullied for no good reason. Akademiks and Sneako conducted themselves in such a horrific manner. I hope this never happens again. Agreed. Like, the show was going perfectly fine before they had stepped on. This was actually a pretty good show, and she was being a good sport. She wasn't being disrespectful or out of pocket as like some girls do, you know. But yeah, they was just out of pocket. Sneako was showing his immaturity, as I've said, and yeah, I don't know what Ak was doing. Next comment. So let me get this straight. One person was getting bullied by multiple grown men, quotations, and the minute that person comes back with some heat right back and stand up for themselves instead of just continuing to laugh off the disrespect, then it's a problem. AK played with fire a little too long and got what he had coming. Can't just talk to people like that and not expect to be met with the same energy. He's soft. I gotta agree. Like, come on, you can't take... They was joking at this girl for at least like 15 minutes straight. Like, come on. And then when she clapped back, you all hurt and gotta make attacks at her husband. Like, yeah, completely agreed. I live for moments like this where your fan base gets to see how fragile your ego are, exposing yourselves. Great work. Okay, so yeah, like, then that's another critique. It's like, yo, you want men to be stoic and not in their feelings and stuff, but as soon as a girl comes at you a certain way, you get in your feelings. And I think that, you know, it is very, one thing that men have to do, you know, one of men's biggest problems or biggest struggles, I would say, is self-control. And that means control of your emotions too sometimes. And that emotion doesn't mean like just crying and stuff. That also means you getting angry. Anger is an emotion that you have to control, and that's one critique I have of the host Myron. Sometimes he needs to get control of his anger, and obviously with Akademiks, you gotta get like, you obviously have no constraints with your anger. It's, you want to talk about people having girls with feminine traits or guys are acting feminine, you're acting feminine because you don't have control of your emotions and being angry. Not saying you can't get angry sometimes, but that was completely unjust for you. You was attacking a person that wasn't attacking you, and when she clapped back, your ego got fragile because she called you fat, which you are. You're fat. Like, why? Like, but yeah, like, come on, bro. All right, last comment I'm gonna read. All right. All things considered, Brazilian chick handled that disrespect well. She would have been justified if she lashed out emotionally, but she kept it together. Ironically, they were calling her masculine, and it worked so well that she looked like the adult while they looked like children throwing around middle school insults. Oh yeah, and it says, update for people still calling her a guy. They confirmed she has kids if you actually watch the full episode. Stop being Deuce. It's corny at this point. Yeah, I agree with him. Like, she was very calm. She looked like the adult, and they looked like that's what I said. Like, when he came with those insults, it's just like they didn't even make any sense. It's just like, let me just throw shit to the wall and see if it sticks. Like, you was big mad. Like, you were big mad, bro. And then you came at Shirley with the fro, cause you couldn't even say nothing to the Spanish shorty. So yeah, but that's all I have to say. You know, guys, this is not how you act with women. You know, this is very poor. For a men's podcast, this is a very poor way to talk to women. Granted, this is somebody that came in on a show, obviously intoxicated and stuff. I do think that Myron does run the show pretty well most of the time from what I can see. But yeah, this was just terrible. And obviously, it's not just my opinion. The fans also agree with that too. They did not like how the end of this episode was conducted. It was blatantly disrespectful to that woman, and yeah, it's not how you act, guys. But yeah, what do you guys think? Did you think like what is your opinions on this episode, and how do you think yeah, what is your opinions on Fresh and Fit? You know, I'm sure I'm gonna get a few Fresh and Fit fans in here. What did you guys think of this episode? And I will see you guys in the next video. BQ quick review. You know how we do.
Pick up the pieces and patches I gotta be, cause the edges are jagged. I do not call my face messes with real beef, they be squeezing them ratchets. You not the same person that you on internet, I've been smelling some catfish. Don't condone violence cause we move in silence, you know that they got it like Metal Gear Solid. Pick up the pieces and patches I gotta be, cause the edges are jagged. I do not call my face messes with real beef, they be squeezing them ratchets. You not the same person that you on internet, I've been smelling some catfish. Don't condone violence cause we move in silence, you know that they got it like Metal Gear Solid.